Hello everybody, I'm Vicki. Welcome to my channel. So before I get started on the True Junk Journal, I have a couple of things. First of all, I was having to cover pages, so I didn't want to use this glue stick, the Scotch Create, because I have like maybe 6 of them are left or so, but they're very expensive compared to, say, these, the Avery. So I ordered these from Amazon, got them the next day. This is exactly how they came at my doorstep. So there's 18 of them. I paid $30. So I think I calculated like $1.66 each. These, some of them were like $5 and up on some of the glue sticks when I was trying to find some more. I've used these in the past and they're fine. So another thing, let's get this open. When you're looking for journal supplies at home, how they tell you, look around your house, you'll find something. Or don't throw things away without first asking yourself, can I use that? Okay, for a junk journal. Taking that out and one back up. There. These should last a good long while. So, I had this belt. Loved it. Wore it all the time. Even when it got to this point, I was still wearing it because I wasn't tucking my shirt in. But then I took it out and I had this. So I'm like, oh, that's no good. I'm going to throw it away. I'm trying to get into this thing now of throwing things away instead of saving them. But then I'm looking at these things and I'm like, well, let me see. Guess what? It's going to take a bit of doing. Snip them. And look, an O-ring. It's a good size one, but it will be perfect for making your dangles and stuff. I'm just going to have to go through here and snip them all. But hey, it's worth it. So, think twice before you just throw something away. I mean, I couldn't even give that away. It was just too bad. And then I was like, oh, wait, look at these. So now I have these. And I will be using those. Okay, now let's get right into the journal. I did do a few things off camera because I've got to cover a lot of pages. And I didn't think that, you know, everyone wants to sit and watch that. So let me find what I did. I might have done this on camera. I'm not sure. But I did the Jersey Mike's paper bag thing. And I did, just have to go, I did this bag. I don't know if I did that on camera. Well, I guess we should just repair that right now. I tried to get back to this and things kept coming up. So, I'm back at it now. Let's see. Okay. I just unclogged this before I started. I remembered because every time I go to do something, it's clogged or semi-clogged, really. So there we go. I'm going to put this here so that doesn't. Okay, I think I did this one off camera. I'm pretty sure. So down here, I'll probably put a pocket. This is just all the bigger the calendar page was. So that was that one. Then I covered this with a piece of tissue paper. Excuse me, I'm just getting over this cough. I got these when I had bought stuff somewhere, maybe Dollar Tree, and they cover your glassware with these things. This was back in my scrapbooking days. I always saved them because I thought, oh, I might use those. Then I got scrapbook paper and I put those in a pile in the closet. This was a piece of baking paper. Oh, that I used to splatter and do different things on. Let's cover that. This is the thing. You just never know how something's going to hold. And I'm not sure if it's the type of paper. It could be. But we're just going to do this and not keep pulling it up because it might just keep coming up. So we'll just do that. You can go back and check periodically to make sure things are holding if you're using something kind of new. Okay, this was another calendar page. So I had cut it and put that there, and then I had this left, and I thought, well, there was writing on this page. Just glued that there. There you go. Cute bird. I can just put something here. I feel like I'm going to be able to leave a lot of stuff showing. This, nothing yet. I just want to cover just a couple more pages. Okay, here's this. I did get that done. So let me just glue that in. It's going like right there. I believe I inked it. Sometimes you ink it and you go back and you look and you're like, oh, did I ink it? I think the ink soaks into the paper. So you got to remember that. So ink heavy, I guess, if you want it to, you know, look heavy. But if you're doing light inking, then that's fine. Okay. I was going to go to the grocery store today. It's Sunday. I'll probably get this uploaded today after I finish it. But then all of a sudden it's thundering and lightning. So I decided, well, I guess I can go tomorrow. I went ahead and put that in there. Oh my gosh. I mean, I had this cough for like 3 weeks. Okay, this was the Bob Evans bag. I think I did this on camera. And I used that little piece to make a topper. Okay. And I glued this envelope on this. This is a pocket that I made. I think I just took the paper and folded it over and glued it. I just put that on there. Being the junk journal, I can just leave that because it's the junk. And I believe I did a couple more pages. Or I'm going to do one or the other. Let's see, did I do something here? No. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. This was this page. I'm going to glue that on there. This, I have the, I had a funny paper section. I threw it somewhere. So I have this much left that I'm going to use in here. Or maybe save some for another journal. I've got to share. So I'm like, I don't want to lose the comic, you know. This way you can still read it. So we'll somehow get this on here. And I think we'll be fine down here. And then the overhang, I got something I'm going to do there. So let's decide how I'm going to glue this. I think what I'm going to do is rip a page out of here. And I want to stick it under here and glue this page. I'm going to use 2 because I don't want to have to move it. It's better just to do it this way so I can get top and bottom. What I really wish I had was a stiff piece of cardboard. Well, this isn't that stiff, but I'm going to put it under here just for support. Okay, now I'm going to put the glue on here. I'm going to go heavy. Yeah, it's much easier with 2 pieces instead of trying to slide one and then move the other. Sometimes you gotta think it through. What's worth it? Getting it done or not using so much paper? Sometimes it's worth it just to use it. I mean, it's not like I'm not going to use it again, but okay, this is, I think, pretty heavy. Okay. And now this, I'm just going to, well, let me cut this off. That might be in my way. Because you're not going to have a whole lot of chances with this. I'm going to get it up here and here. And I feel like that's up at the top. That's there. Get that out of there. Where's my paper towel? So I can get that rubbed in. Okay. I think when I was a teenager, I used to read the comics. As an adult, not so much. There may have been a couple that I might have read, but not so much. I think I'd like to just tear that off, but I don't know if I can. Let's see. Let's move these out of the way. I don't know what that's going to do, but it makes me feel better. What am I doing? I'm going to put this here. Kind of right there. Okay, that was quicker than trying to cut it with scissors. Okay, got that done. So now, for this side, I'm going to put something here. Don't know what. I'm going to have to find a page trim type thing. I may not have anything yet long enough, but I will at some point, because I don't want something flimsy. I mean, I could use something like that. It's probably glaring. Remove that. Let's just do this right now. So I had to square this up. This, I don't know what this is or where it came from. I don't know if it was that tissue paper. Sometimes they had other papers as well. It could have been from that. I don't know. It was it's kind of tough. It wasn't really thin like tissue paper or any other kind of paper. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing here. Let me make sure this was how I had it. Because it was on a square and I had to square it up. Okay, I think this can just go here. You stay over here. Oh, let me make sure how I'm going to do it. Okay, I'm going to pick it up and just set it over here. Because you never know if you were supposed to flip it. Was it supposed to go this way? Well, we'll just hope for the best. After all, it's a junk journal. Whatever happens, happens. And you fix it later. Fix it or just go with it. Sometimes it looks fine. Sometimes it's the best thing that ever happened to the page. Okay. Now after this, I want to start putting some things in. Doing some decorating with the little bits and bobs. Oh, okay. It's fine. You can see through it the writing, and it actually looks kind of cool because you can't really read it, but you know it's there. You don't really need to read it. Okay, let's go to the beginning and see what we can find. We've got that. Okay, let's pull this over. And I want to find the little things. That could be a pocket somewhere. I'm trying to leave the maps kind of visible. So pocket, and you can just take it out and look at the map. Okay, I might just glue that just the way it is, but we're going to put a little thing in it to denote that it's a pocket. Oh, I hope this cuts this. Yes. With ease, I might add. Okay, let's get this going before it gums up on me. I'm just going to leave this the way it is because it's fine. Don't need to straighten it. Come on. No point in really inking it because you don't need to ink everything. We could, but we don't need to. Let's just put this here. I'm going to put the pin back. I'm just going to hold this because it's, you know, lumpy and bumpy. And I want to make sure this is adhered. Just takes a minute to grab. Once it grabs, it should be good. Okay, just making sure here. Hopefully these pages will not stick together. Let's do this. Rub it from the back. Maybe that'll help it. Or help it stick, one or the other. Okay, something to put in there. See, some of these things are really just too short. Maybe I could adhere them to something. But I don't know that I want to do that. It's kind of like you just got to think about it as you go. Since I've never done this before, it's kind of uncharted territory. I don't really want to do that. But maybe there will be something longer. We can use those as pockets. Let me see. These are all fairly short. Just don't know. What's that? Well, that certainly isn't going to fit in there. But it'll fit somewhere. We'll find something. We will. Is that a pocket? Oh, it's a very narrow one. Well, we can stick that there. I'm using this one because I trimmed it. Yep, that can just go in there. I have a pocket there, so I'm not going to put a pocket there. I don't know yet. Something to go there. What's this? For the time being, let's see. We're going to put this in here. Okay. There we go. Made in Italy. Okay. There. And I may find some other little thing to stick there if I run out. This I was going to use as a page tab somewhere. I need to glue something on here, don't I? And I will at some point, and I can use it on this page. This needs something glued on it. Okay, I don't know about this. I'm just looking. I could make it like a little tuck, but it's awful thin, and these are like thick pieces, so I don't know about a tuck or anything else. I'm going to put it, is that a pocket? I think it is. In the pocket, just let it, so I can think about what I want to do there. Okay, I need something. Ooh, oh, looky here. Yes. We're just gonna do a little fussy cutting here. I mean, it's kind of straightish lines, so this will go fairly quickly. Now this is kind of a interest piece. And then this one. I'm going to put them both in the same one rather than, you know, put one in the other, because that's just, you know, I think it'd look better with both of them in the same one. I don't know that I have any other soda cans. I have some Coca-Cola stuff, but they weren't cans, so we'll just, you know, go like that. Something down there, let's see. Some things look like they should be in a pocket. Others look like they should be the pocket. Okay, there's Christmas. I'm gonna do a Christmas page probably somewhere. I like that. I just think it's cute. Just kind of want to square it up a little bit. There you go. That way you can see the labels and stuff of yore when it gets old. Of yesteryear, whatever. Okay, I think this was just glued on. Don't know what I'm gonna do there. Probably something lightish could go there. See, this is like a lighter piece. But I don't really know that I want it there, but that's cute. Anything else? You put me there. Nobody at the moment. Oh, there's my Coca-Cola. I have several Coca-Cola things I was going to make a thing. I'm going to find them all. I don't know where they are. As they turn up. Okay, let's move on. Okay, the belly band I'm going to put here. But what do I want to do with the page? I don't know that I like it just being plain. This needs to be cut. I'll just do it by scissors. Because a true junk journal would be from way long time ago. And they wouldn't have trimmers to get things even. So it would have been done by scissors. So kind of keeps to the authenticity of it, I think. In my mind, anyway. Okay, now we need to... I can't keep the green, unfortunately. The green's got to go. So let's just cut this one off. And I'm going to mark with that pencil that I had. Okay, I'm going to put it up to the top. And then put this down here. See if I can find my way across from one to the other. Oh, don't see how that's going to happen because I can't even see where the marks are. Guess what? We're going to do it this way to give myself a chance. There's one there, one above the S. Okay. Okay. Maybe that's why I didn't see him. I wasn't looking in the right. No, I don't see him. Don't. Above the S right there. Well, no. Okay, did I get close? I just can't see up there without sticking my head in the camera. I think that's good. Right here. Let's like glue or something on there. Oh, what am I going to do? I just don't have any vegetable stencils or stamps. Nothing in a vegetable. Let's see. Okay, I can use this stamp right here and just maybe lightly stamp the page. What color? I'm thinking my old vintage photo. I'm just trying to go lightly, so. Okay, I just wanted to test it out right there. Maybe should have sprayed that, but I just didn't want it dark. I want it very subtle. I think the problem is I need something like a book. How about a magazine? Let's see. Just grab one, any magazine. Okay, let's do that. Maybe I can get a better, not that it matters. Like I said, I want it subtle, so. Let's go down here. And let's go over here. Try the rocking technique. Okay. Okay. That's good. Should have brought some water in here. Just don't want it to look too perfect, you know? Maybe we should ink this. I don't know. This looks like my old one right here. I think I got the lids mixed up. This is definitely old. Okay. That's why you can't open too many things at one time. Okay, I guess we can do that part. Okay. Correct lid. Okay. I'm just gonna put this on there. I'm trying to move quickly. I mean, remember, you can speed this up. Okay. There we go. Okay. That's that. Hopefully nothing's going to stick to it. The other part of the Jersey Mike. Do I have other pockets? I could put a pocket here. What should we use for the pocket there? I just have things upon things. You know, we can do something with that. Like the Jell-O. More coffee. Keep the Jell-O together. Oh, that'll be a cute side tuck. I don't want to put coffee there necessarily. Jersey Mike's. What goes with Jersey Mike? That's a huge thing. Nope, this can go in the pocket. I need something to be the pocket. Got those. I don't want it too big. Ooh, another Coca-Cola piece. What is that? No. I think not. Well, oh, a bug. It's an ant from the tarot. We're just going to put another pocket somewhere, I think. I like that, but it'd have to be something big. Something huge. Like a side pocket or something. Oh, look at that. It's already made. How about that? Unfortunately, that's going to be the back side. I can put this right here. Or would it be better on this side? I think it would. Let's find a page for it. I don't think we need that in here anymore. I don't think I want it on there. Don't want to cover up the map. Well, how about here? No, it takes away from the bird. The little bird. For Pete's sake, find a spot. Okay, I'm looking. I'm doing it here. It's going here. That's where it's going. And I want to do those next. Okay, this is going to be glued down on this side. Okay, come on, come on. I would use the Coca-Cola Christmas on that bird page, but what's wrong with this picture? I need to go the whole way. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it a double or of any kind. Well, we can make it, we'll do U-shaped. Just in case we need to put something going down this way. Okay. There. Right? Is that open? Make sure. You never know when you just do something wrong. You think one way and do something else. Now this is going to be a bad page to close, so. Might need my scissors, so we're going to have to put this back in here. Well, I can't do anything there now. Let us find some page to put those. Oh, I was going to do Garfield. Oh, that was the one I did. Still don't have a thing for that. Unfortunately, I just need to cover some more pages. Okay, for this, I was thinking double belly band. Or we could do, well, that's backwards. We could do 2 side tucks and put a piece of paper in the middle. Let's do it. I am going to just glue down the one side, pretty heavy. I mean, not heavy, but wide. Instead of being real close to the edge. Oop, and that way, you know, it stays down, it doesn't tear up. Just gonna put it there. Now, we really kind of want to get it opposite. So let's see if we can, does that look right to you? Looks good to me. I'm doing it here. I'm going by that. I'm going to take that off. Whoa. It's like pulling the tablecloth. Except the dishes fell. Okay, so we're going to do this side right here. Oh, I can't wait to do that Coca-Cola. I've loved Coca-Cola stuff since I was a kid. I don't drink it much anymore, hardly ever. I just don't really drink soda. I mean, I try not to. Okay, we'll put that one there. Put the stopper back in the glue. Okay, I need to put something under here, I think, just for a minute. While I take this and smush it. Where is it? Hiding on me. Oops. I mean, I did want it to move, I just didn't think it would. There we go. Right? Can't tell. Ah, there we go. There. Now, I did have some wide thing that I was looking at earlier. Where did I put it? It could be slid right in there. Did I put it somewhere? Was it a brochure? I don't remember. This is almost not wide enough. I was going to save this to make a pocket. I think I'll have to. Oh, this right here. I don't know if it's going to fit. I thought, you know, you could take this out and look at it. Got some nice animals. It might fit in there, but I'm not doing it yet because it will be stuck in there. Get off of there, you. I think I'd like to put something in there. Okay. Another pocket. Here's my problem. I don't want to just use these pages like that. All of a sudden now I have to cover them. What can we do with this page? Bubba Gump. I'm gonna put Bubba Gump up here. I'm just gonna glue him on. And what's probably gonna happen is down the road, I'm gonna put a pocket here, and maybe I can do some kind of stamping there. Some kind, with a little stamp. I can put a couple things to kind of take away from the blankness. What was I doing? I was gluing this on. Okay. I think this journal is going to kind of be a work in progress. I'm not going to be able to just finish it because it's taking so long, and people may want to see a lot more than what I'm going to end up showing. You know, some people may like watching me put it together. Others may want to see it finished. I guess they can wait till the end when it is finished. And it will be one day. Okay, Bubba Gump. Where? Oh, where? I don't know why I keep losing that. Okay, did I have something I wanted to use down there? I don't think so. I think not. So here I'm going to cover with something. I thought that would be an adorable pocket. This is probably dry enough. I just like it. Where can we put this? I don't know if I want it opposite a half page. Ooh, something can go on here, I think. If I had a tall, skinny something. What did I have in the dog thing? I don't know that I'm going to use the whole envelope. Maybe I'm just going to cut this and use it. Probably, but I'll just set it aside till I'm sure. Oh, we can go with more coffee. Let's see, we've got a Newman's Own. I see a Gloria Jean. We need a two-pager. You know what I mean? Let's go in the middle. Where's the other coffee? Where did I put that one? I don't know where I put it, but guess what? This is where the Coca-Cola stuff is going. So when I get it all together, we'll do that. Maybe I can find some Christmas paper. Okay, pockets, pockets. I glued that on there. That's cute. And that is a pocket. What can go in there? Anything ready to go? I mean, some things will be better served in a pocket. Oh, a tag. What was I going to make? I don't remember. Can't stop and think now. Oh, here's a cute little thing. I've got all these cute little things, but I can't. What am I doing with that? I don't know. It's just in my way. Oh, this pretty one. Am I going to cut that off? Probably. This was, I think, from my Jimmy Choo. I mean, you get these pretty things and you're like, I can't throw that away. What am I going to do with it? I don't know. But I can't throw it away. Well, now I got something to do with it. I don't know that I'm going to use that. This is going to be for a pretty page. Let me put pretties out so I can have some pretty stuff. Well, there's more of the Jimmy Choo. Then I've got the fruit. Not sure what I was going to do with it. Probably make a pocket. Or a side tuck. Again, I wish I had something on there, but I don't. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue this on. We'll cross those bridges when we come to them and hope we don't fall over the edge. Okay. I may have to step back and do some assessing and calculating and just have the stuff ready to go on the page. I mean, you've seen me think enough. I think the same pretty much every time, so once you've seen me thinking, you've seen me thinking. You can just see it ready to go. That's probably going to be best because otherwise we'll be doing this book for years. Okay. Okay. This is the one I've got to come up with something for that. Let's see, what are we at? 43 minutes. I think we should stop right here. And I will figure out some moves, have them ready, and we can just continue decorating in the next video. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you're enjoying the whole project. And I do have this linked in a playlist, True Junk Journal, if you want to find all of them. And we're going to call it a day. So until next time, have a nice day.